Good morning everybody and welcome to a Disneyland Paris vlog series. I am so excited for this trip and the biggest reason is because we're going with our friends, which is incredible. These are friends that we actually met on a Disney cruise back in 2023 and yeah, we instantly hit it off and we've been chatting ever since. We've met each other a few times. They literally live one end of the country from the other to us. But this is a trip we've been planning for over a year to have a trip away together. They've never visited Disneyland Paris, so it will be amazing to see Disney like through their eyes as newbies. We've been quite a few times. However, what I will say, this is the first time we've been in a heat wave where it is going to be very hot. So this is probably not going to be the usual trip that we take, but it's still going to be the best time with the best of friends, and just we're still going to embrace the magic as much as we can. We are currently at Birmingham Airport. We are just sat in all bar one. It's 6 a.m. We've just ordered a little bit of a bite to eat, and we're just waiting for that to arrive now while we wait for our gate to be called, and then we can head on over to the plane. Breakfast has arrived and I have ordered the breakfast flatbread, I think it was called. I can't quite remember. And I do have a pineapple juice as well. This is the flight my friends are on. So they left 6 minutes ago and I am currently tracking their flight to Paris while we're sat in all bar one having our breakfast. Arrived at Disneyland Paris, so exciting. So we are just heading into City Hall because I have applied for a priority pass. This is the first time I've ever applied for a priority pass. I never have before, but with my chronic health condition, it's just something that will really help me throughout the parks. So you have to do an online kind of form where within 30 days of your visit, basically telling, you know, the date of your visit, and it's got a list of the documentation that they will take as proof to get a priority pass. Yeah, that is all listed on the website. I will put a little link below as to what that is for if you're in the United Kingdom. So you apply for all that, and then when you head to the parks on your first day, you head to City Hall and you go and pick up your priority pass. You do have to take your documentation with you that you requested, so we're just going to head in there and grab that now. Like I said, never used the priority pass before, so I'm hoping it will really help me with my trip, but obviously I'll let you all know how it goes. So we've just been into City Hall to pick up the priority pass. It was really, really easy because we pre-registered online. So I just had to show them my ID, so photo ID. So I just took my driving license. I also just had to show them my access card, which is what I've got, and just the reference number, which I did online for the priority pass. Literally wasn't even in there 2 minutes. Just quickly went and picked that up, which is great. It is very warm. It is currently, I think, 34, 35 degrees. It's actually not too bad today because it's a little bit cloudy, so the hot blazing sun isn't on you, which is great. It means that although it's warm and quite stuffy and muggy, it's not too hot on us and the sun isn't blazing on us, which is great. So we've just gone and picked up a bottle of water. And I think we're just going to kind of, have a little look around and see what's going on. I think one of the parades is supposed to happen in about half an hour. So we're going to see if we can try and grab that, because I know a lot of the parades have been cancelled over the last few days due to the weather. So if it's happening and the parade is on, we have seen characters out, so we've seen Max's out. Again, I know some of the characters have been cancelled over the last few days, and I'm assuming that they will probably be cancelled again over the next coming days as it's get hotter. So we're going to see and try and do what we can while we can. So I think we're going to see if we can try and grab a spot for the parade and sit and watch the parade. Here is the first look at the castle. Doesn't she look beautiful? Even with some of the boards that are still up.
We could be a part of something wonderful. We should make it through. We just gotta believe that anything's possible. And the sky, cover eyes on the water, just the future right now.
Just on our way to meet Mickey Mouse. I managed to get a virtual queue spot, which is amazing. I've actually never met Mickey Mouse at Disneyland Paris before, so this will be a new experience for me.
Do you want me to film it?
Yeah, I've got you and me, and also on my sleeves as well.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, you love
I
it.
had to represent the #1 mouse. Let's go to Disney. We travelled here today. We were at 3 o'clock this morning to come and see you.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah. Anything
Unbelievable. What are you?
This is our room at the Santa Fe. We've got the entrance door here with information on the block that we are in. So we are in Luigi block, which is block number 18, and we are in room 112. And there's just some fire safety details on the back of the door. And then as you come in, there's like this little entrance way to put your coats. There's a safe as well, and obviously space to put shoes and cases. There's space underneath too. And then as you come into the room, you've got this little mirror. You have got a European plug at the side, and you've also got a plug down underneath as well, but that's a pretty decent space there. We do have a connecting room with our friends, so we can open that connecting door if we wish. But then into the main room, we've got 2 double beds with the really cute cone lights above the beds. I really love those. I think they're so adorable. You'll have to excuse the fans. We bought them from home because we knew it was going to be so hot, and that's the first thing we did when we got into the room. We do have this really nice picture on the wall of Mater. And then we do have a border around the edge as well with all the cars. We've also got a ceiling fan which is on, and to be fair, it's pretty decent. And then just here we've got the unit with the TV, drawer space, so there's 3 drawers, pretty decent size, cone lamp, another mirror which is shaped as a cone, a little seating area. There is a heater which will definitely not be on this week. And then what's our view out the back? So not the best view, but to be quite honest with you, we're going to keep the curtains shut the whole time because it is going to be hot. But the curtains are so cute because again they've got cones on. So this is the Santa Fe, so this is the Cars themed room, and the runner on the bed is adorable. There is a plug underneath the unit at the side of the bed. You do have the phone here to ring reception too. We have plugged a few things in already. And then also under this vanity area you do have another plug. You have another one at the side of the wall, so there is plenty of plug spaces. Obviously you do need to bring your adapters if you're coming from the UK. But yeah, that's pretty decent. I'll show you the bathroom now. Oh, also very quickly, just under the bed, so you do have space under the bed to put your case, and then so we've just got our case open underneath on both sides and just dumped stuff underneath, which is really good. And then into the bathroom, let's turn the correct light on. Here we go. So this is the bathroom. So you come in, you've got the bath with shower. Again, a really, really cool theme. I absolutely love that shower curtain. You do have some shampoos and conditioners and some like soaps and things on the wall. And then mirror, hello. And yeah, that's our room. Again, space underneath the vanity. We have a bin, sink area, some really lovely tissues. I really like those, and I really love the soaps as well that they give because I really love the theming. I do really love the theming in Santa Fe, Cars theme. But yeah, that's our room. Good evening. We are at our hotel. We arrived at Disney about, what was it, 11:30, midday, something like that. We dropped our bags off at the hotel, then we went straight into the parks, and we spent a good few hours at the parks, but it is incredibly hot. Very, very hot in the parks, and it's not even as hot as it's going to be in the next couple of days. So we came back to the hotel about 6:30 this evening, and we literally, as soon as we got in our room, we just went and had cold showers. It's probably the coldest shower I've ever had in all my life, but it was so good. It's just, it's so hot, like, I can't even describe how hot it is. We have just quickly, like, kind of unpacked a few bits. Some of the outfits that we've both brought, we're probably not even going to wear, to be honest, because it's just too hot. I keep saying it's hot, but it is hot. I've bought a whole lot of makeup, and I'm probably not even going to wear it because there's no point. It's just going to sweat off my face. So you're just going to have to deal with this. We are going to head out to the hotel bar and grab a drink and grab some cold water. When we came back to the room, we grabbed some water from the hotel shop and a big cup of ice from Starbucks, and I put it in our tumblers, which keep cold, and I put an electrolyte in it, my liquid IV, just to try and rehydrate, and that went down straight away, and I am still so thirsty. So we're gonna go grab a drink, see if we can sit in some sort of aircon. The air conditioning though in France, well in Disneyland Paris, it's not really aircon. It's not really anything, to be honest. It's a little bit cooler than it is outside, but that's about it. So we're just trying to make do with what we've got. I don't know how we're going to cope for the next few days, especially as it gets hotter. We have said that we're probably going to try and get to the parks early and then come back, cold showers, try and cool down, do what we can, go and have lunch or go and sit somewhere indoors to re-energize and refresh, and then go back later on in the day when the sun kind of goes down or goes in and it's not it's not at highest, but I don't know. We'll have to see how we go. We're trying to make do with what it is. We're with our friends, which is the most important thing. That's the main thing. So we're having fun with them. But yeah, we're gonna head to the hotel bar now, grab a drink, grab some ice cold water and some more ice for bedtime as well. And then we're gonna try and get some sort of an early night, because if we're gonna want to try and hit the parks early, we're gonna want to get up early. And try and get as much done as we can in the morning. So I'm just showing you the reception area of Santa Fe Hotel. So this is the reception area here with some beautiful murals of, you've got Sally over there and Lightning McQueen, and then over this side there is an information area with my absolute favourite, Tomato. Absolutely adore him. And then there is a little area here with a backdrop, and that is where the characters come and meet. And then just outside the reception area, just opposite this door out here, directly opposite, there is a baggage area. There is a Starbucks at the hotel as well, and they've been very, very kind as to give us ice, so that's great. So that is literally just off the hotel lobby area just here. So that's the Starbucks. Further down the hall, just on the right hand side here, are some loos, and then Trading Post. This is the on-site shop. Again, look at all these murals and all of these around the hotel. Absolutely love it. Lightning McQueen, and then you've got Sally, Mater. You've even got on the floor, it looks like, oh, you've got Ka-Chow on the floor. And yeah, this is the shop. This is the bar of the hotel. So we're just heading in. We're going to grab some drinks. We're just meeting our friends. But it's a little bit cooler in here. I mean, it's still not massively cool, but it's a little bit cool. There's the bar area over here, which is great. And also, because the World Cup is on right now, there's a big screen showing the football. So even at Disney, you can't get away from the World Cup. Good evening, and that concludes day one of Disneyland Paris, which was a very long day, up at 3 AM, and as soon as we arrived here, it's just been so hot. So today has felt like a whole week in one day. So we are absolutely exhausted. We have just spent an hour or so at the bar with our friends in the hotel, which was lovely. It cooled us down a little bit, ready for bed. Come back, had some cold showers. We've got all the fans going to try and keep us cool tonight. We will be getting up early tomorrow to try and make use of the magic hour where we can, where it is just a little bit cooler. So we've come back trying to relax, to try and get some sort of sleep now. I'm hoping, because we're so exhausted, that we will just sleep even with the heat. Although, to be fair, the room isn't so bad because we've got the fans, and because the I mean, it's what, 20 to 11 now, quarter to 11, so the sun's gone in a bit, it's cooler. We've just had the refreshments, we've just been in the cool air a little bit, so we're doing the right thing, we're on the right track. These vlogs are not going to be super long, just because of how they're going with how hot it is. Please do like, subscribe, comment, hype. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.